And now, I look forward to celebrating the individual and collective achievements of the class of 2011, the example to them that our commencement speaker, Dr. Curtis Carlson, represents, and the great promise that our graduates embody. Now, it is custom at Richmond to have a graduating senior, selected through a campus-wide competition, speak on behalf of our graduates. Allie Amaral has been chosen for that honor today. Allie is an international studies major with a concentration in world politics and diplomacy. She is from Green Valley, California. Allie?
Thank you, Dr. Ayers. Looking back, college is all about questions. And so I wish to begin not by asking questions from that dreaded first quiz of who the Honor Council chairs or deans are, but rather about how impressive this group of students up here is. For you 29 math majors out there, are you aware that 1,356 days have passed since the last time we were all together in this stadium? At that point in time, we were informed of the diverse array of individuals and talents in this room. We learned, as President Ayers spoke to us for the first time himself, that our class represented 38 states and 25 countries, as well as nationally ranked athletes, debaters, and outstanding volunteers. I remember being struck by the potential of this class and being in awe of what so many of you had accomplished all before your college years had even begun. Whether this was a pattern in a series or a call for an encore, surely this record posed the possibility that once again history would repeat itself, even though some scholars, including Professor Brandenburger, do not subscribe to that belief, at least in terms of world history. Maybe not so surprisingly, there was never a dearth of accomplishments among this class during the past 4 years either. While exemplary achievements have been made by those among us, if I were to recount all of them, we would need 4 years rather than an afternoon to properly celebrate. Here are just a few outstanding individuals whose records reflect the tremendous strides this class has made. There's Michael Rogers, who brought his dynamic personality to inner city Richmond and implemented the inaugural Chat High School Mix summer camp for local youth, spearheaded composting on campus, played a major role in his fraternity, and served as an opinion editor for the Collegian. Or Carter Quinley, an alum's daughter who followed in her dad's footsteps and came all the way from Bangkok to study here. While at Richmond, with her hands in everything from Senate to InterVarsity, she found her passion helping those in need. As a result, she will be working with victims of human trafficking for the Royal Thai Police. And who could forget our sports heroes like Kevin Anderson, who led the Spiders to the Sweet 16 and made the class of 2011 famous. Getting where we are today was not always easy, even for the standouts just mentioned. There were more questions than those posed on the core exams, and those that emerged while we were studying abroad and needed help with directions in such places as we were growing intellectually, our values were being questioned as well. We learned in the classroom, but we also learned from each other, far more than we could have gathered from that Facebook friending frenzy that erupted during summer 2007. Whether we were going through struggles with a roommate, moving on after breakups, or recovering from Professor Chula's dreaded ethics midterm, or yet another PChem exam, Richmond has proved time and time again that the friendliness we saw as prospective students is far more than smiling faces and highs while walking through the commons. That unconditional support system certainly made being away from home and transitioning to our 20s that much easier. Now we're thinking, what's next? While there is no single answer to that question, many of you out there have already made a difference and impacted our world, and such a history will repeat itself. Teach for America, Wall Street, farms in Wyoming, the Peace Corps, and graduate schools will be remarkably lucky to have you. And for those whose niche has yet to be discovered in what Professor Mays has referred to as the Great Recession, I'm certain that you are equipped with the tools, and it's just a matter of time before you wind up on a coffee sleeve in 815. Thank you for being such a special class to be a part of. And while most of us are not going to miss those late nights in B1, we will surely miss the smiles and hellos while walking through the Commons. Then again, we are spider-born and spider-bred, so I'm sure the Alumni Network will make sure we never get too far out of their web. So I leave you with my favorite quote: give the historian something to write about. Now the only question is, what will that story be? Make it a good one, and congratulations.